Hey you guys, Erin here at EatMoveRest, and welcome back to part 2 of our meal prep masterclass. So we're going to be diving into the rest of the afternoon and into the evening, how we prep for success. Before we jump right into the video, I want to remind you guys there is only about 24 hours left to grab the plant-based bundle before it expires and get the chance to win a Vitamix blender or a Nama J2 juicer from Dusty and I. So the plant-based bundle includes 80 plus vegan, plant-based, and raw ebooks, courses, guides, meal plans, and even fitness programs for only $50. It's crazy, it's unheard of, including our latest Happy Healthy Plant-Based bonus recipe ebook. You can only find it within the bundle. After the bundle ends, everything goes back to its regular price and you're out of luck. So please jump on it before it's gone. Get entered automatically to win that $500 new kitchen appliance that is going to level up your meal prep. Let's jump right into the video. Now today, I'm gonna show you how we prep for the week. This is my real life meal prep. Nothing fancy just for show. This is what I'm actually doing every single week to prep us for success. Our meal formula for success every single day is a smoothie, a salad, and a soup or a stew. If you guys like these types of videos, be sure to grab our app. It's linked below in the description. It's less than 25 cents a day. You can find all of our recipes and then some within. Click below, check it out. It is actually 75% off right now, so be sure to grab it while you can. So for lunchtime salads, I like to eat a raw rainbow salad, but especially in recent years with becoming a mom, breastfeeding, working out and lifting super hard, I like to bolster my raw rainbow salads with a little extra oomph of protein and iron. So I love making these Chipotle style bowls for lunch. Our base is just to chop and prep some green leafies. Romaine is a great option. You can also use spinach, mixed greens, whatever your heart desires. Chop it and leave it in the fridge. Again, Costco to the rescue. I got this organic mixed greens tote, so I will not have to rinse or chop. I can just toss this into a bowl for my salads. And then chop and dice and slice whatever veggies you want to add on top. I love to thaw some frozen sweet corn, thinly slice some rainbow bell peppers, finely chop some cherry tomatoes, and maybe add in a little salt and pepper and dried cilantro to the mix to make it more of like a pico de gallo salsa. Sometimes I'll add in some extras like some purple cabbage or some radishes, sauerkraut, and for adding in some extra protein, again, Costco to the rescue. We get the bulk brown basmati rice. This is organic. We're gonna cook a bunch of this so it can be used for both our lunch Chipotle bowls and for some dinner time sushi bowls. The other critical components for our Chipotle bowls would be our black beans. And these are the black beans we get in bulk from Costco to keep on hand for when we don't have fresh to cook. So with the fresh raw ingredients, I usually don't prep more than today's and the next day's amount, just because I like it to be fresh and taste its best and have the most enzymatic activity and all the things. So I'm just gonna prep enough for today and tomorrow. Here's my sauerkraut. Love to add this to the top for gut health. And then we always buy our unfortified nutritional yeast in bulk on Amazon and keep it in a mason jar. Easy for sprinkling in place of something like Parmesan. So good for B vitamins, protein, iron. Another good thing to keep on hand is your citrus, lemons and limes, to add flavor to your salads and your sauces. Probably add a squeeze of lime in with the tomato chop. Do any of you guys use a slap chop? Okay, I take that back. I did use it like once until I realized the slap was not worth the chop, or the chop was not worth the slap. Sometimes you just gotta do things the old-fashioned way. These are like those in-between size tomatoes. I usually just run hot water over the frozen corn to thaw it. We have about 3 different recipe variations we like to make as a replacement for meat or ground beef. So they're all in our app. Today we're gonna be prepping the lentil walnut taco meat. Sometimes I love having the walnut in there for an extra delicious texture and a boost of omega-3s on top of the protein and iron from the lentils. Sometimes we'll do a lentil quinoa taco meat, and other times still, we will do a tofu sofritas as our primary protein source. So there's lots of fun ways to make these Chipotle bowls extra enjoyable, even more so than what you would get at the restaurant. So for the Chipotle bowls, since we have a lot of sources of protein, I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup of each. Got our beans, our lentil walnut taco meat, our brown rice, got sweet corn, tomato salsa, yellow bell peppers. I'm gonna top it with some guac and some sauerkraut. I'd probably put a little bit extra protein on top. I'm gonna go with the lentil. This is an Alfredo you don't have to be afraid of. I'm just gonna say that.
This is another S to add into the mix. This is my creamy white bean Alfredo. So for the kids, we're making a super simple and delicious chickpea pasta Alfredo. So this has a whole can of white beans, just a little bit of nutritional yeast, a little garlic powder, and some salt. Blend it all up. It's hearty, delicious, nutritious, protein packed on top of these chickpea noodles. So good. I'm gonna have some too.
All right, since we are sticking with the S theme, here's another S for you guys: supplement, or better yet, complement, because the best way to supplement your plant-based diet is to complement it. Just something to get those critical nutrients dialed in. That is why we love Complement. The Essential is a staple in our day-to-day life because it contains the 8 critical nutrients that plant-based eaters want to make sure they stay on top of. I really try to double up on the omega-3s, especially while breastfeeding and during pregnancies. I'm also really excited about one of their newest products for her. It contains iron, copper, folate, and a couple of other key nutrients for energy, reproductive health, and a bunch of other good stuff. So be sure to check out this product as well. For another favorite that we might have for dinner tonight is our Sushi Bowls. For Sushi Bowls, I love getting these bulk organic edamames from Costco. I'm actually going to be steaming the edamame and the broccoli simultaneously. This is gonna be so great to have on hand. Even if you don't do this for dinner, I mean, you could still cook a fresh soup or stew for dinner and alternate between Chipotle bowls and sushi bowls for lunch each day. That would be more my style, just because I do like a curry, something more warm and hearty and saucy. We have more time to chop a fresh dinner at night, and it's usually like those breakfast and lunch meals that can make us or break us, and we're usually too busy to want to stop what we're doing and make a really good quality meal. With the steamer pot being this full, I would definitely shake and toss this a couple times. We keep the bulk of the frozen stuff in our deep freeze. I love that these come in little individual packets, so we can just toss a few in our refrigerator inside. We're gonna steam these up to go with our brown rice. We'll have the edamame. We're gonna steam, there's that S. We're gonna steam some broccoli, and then we'll have some cubed tofu that I'm gonna prep, and it's gonna be so good with just a simple drizzle of coconut aminos for that Asian flair. So for the tofu prep, I just sliced this extra firm brick into 1-inch size cubes. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll drizzle them with coconut aminos and bake them for 15 minutes or so. You could flip them and toss them halfway through, but Dusty told me it's not necessary, so I'm taking the easy route. So once everything is prepped, I like to store all of my meal prep ingredients in these glass Pyrex dishes. I've got tons of different shapes and sizes. They come in so handy. I always just make sure that the cooked ingredients are totally cooled before I put the lids on and pop them in the fridge. Then when it comes time to serve everything up for meals, even for the kids, I like to portion out their meal prep ingredients separately so they can see everything, try different taste and texture combinations, and figure out what they like. And they actually take more ownership, and they've been eating really well this way. If you guys like today's meal prep videos, please hit that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications, give this video a thumbs up, leave me some love, and be sure to check out the description below. You will find a wealth of resources. Most importantly, an invitation to join the EatMoveRest Club, our yearly membership that houses our meal planner and recipe app, where you can find all of our recipes that we thrive on as a family of 5. You'll find our entire ebook collection with the exception of the one that's in the bundle. We do monthly mini challenges, weekly monthly group Zoom coaching calls. There is even a 14-day sugar detox program that was just added to the membership. So be sure to grab it, linked below in the description, along with all of the other goodies that we mentioned.